didn't get it.
So what makes you different from the other chicks?
I mean, my story is just different. Like the whole, and it's not even nothing crazy. Like, oh, it's just the way of life. Like a lot of females be like, oh, well, I did this because I had to, and I'm not that. Like I don't come from that. Like, oh, well, I stripped because it was nothing else to do. Like, nah. Like I was in the streets. Like my era and all of that. Like we was getting money. We was cracking cars. We was doing shit that boys was doing. And, we was holding it down, like, and being bosses and operating our own stuff and doing, like the story it's a long story, but I'm really come from the streets, like, and not on some, like, crazy shit where my family was drug addicts. Nah, it was nothing like that. It's just, I knew what I wanted to do from young, and I always just did my own thing. I was very independent, and I made my money the way I made it, and I just was headstrong. And I feel like a lot of females was not really headstrong, like, so they can't really tell you a story in a way where you could really learn something from them. And I feel like my story is like really different. Like when people really get into it, you be like, oh, okay, I see what's up. Yeah, like now I get it. I see what's up. This ain't just some bimbo chick that's just like, oh, I want to get on. I want to like.
And be that thirsty.
Yeah, like the things that I did in life is like that's destined for me to get on. It's not like, oh yeah, I don't like. I became a rapper because all the shit that I was doing just led me to that. Like it wasn't like I was chasing that. Like nah, I found the passion for music when I actually found it, but it just went so well with my lifestyle.
Well, shout out to Nicki Minaj, because maybe if we haven't heard Nicki or you haven't heard Nicki.
Nicki at that time when she was that, it was like that same type of vibe, like.
That's like when she was fucking with Fendi and shit.
Yeah, it was real street.
That's
it was like,
Nicki.
It was like real good. You could tell what certain shit that she was doing. I was like, okay, you was in the streets, you was around some niggas, and you got, you all right. And then as it went on, she, did whatever. But now it's like you don't even gotta do that now. You can stick with what you got going on and tell your story and show your journey.